felt like pulling some cards. So we're just going to do a post full moon in Scorpio energy reading and see what pops up. So Spirit, what energy does the collective need to hear right now? What messages do they need? Spirit, what messages need to come out right now? One more card. We have Fire, Burn, number 13, and Creative, Leo, number 5. So are you feeling passionate about a creative project right now? If you've been sleeping on that project or that passion, that creative idea, the sun is shining bright in this card. The fire is shining immensely. So it's time to go after it. It's a very powerful moment for you. The spark is there. Don't miss that. Especially if you're a manifester, you know, your energy comes in pulses, right? And if you are in a current energetic flow and your body is saying, yes, go, 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 go create, go do that. Go do that. Okay, so, and then we have the star, hope, number 44. And all of this, like, if you look at these cards, they all are like pointing upwards. Success. Now is the time. This is one of your top ideas. Trust it. And then the other two cards that came out, Venus, love. They kind of came out separately. So Venus, love, and then Capricorn, which is persistence. And maybe you've had a struggling relationship with your creativity lately. Maybe it's been kind of hard for you to get things started and going, and you're kind of not sure if you should trust this moment where you feel creative, or maybe you're kind of second guessing or doubting that. And this card is saying to have persistence throughout the process. Even if you feel like you're like at the bottom of the mountain, you're not. Like, be persistent with your idea and your goal and your creative thoughts, because all of this is pointing, saying yes. In regards to a relationship, just because Venus and love, and there's two people on here that look like they're in a relationship, be persistent, even if you're going through some struggles right now. The full moon in Scorpio is actually about like transformations and rebirths, and sometimes there's endings and transitions that are unexpected. And so be persistent through the ebbs and flows of whatever you're going through. Honor the flow, your individual flow. And then going back to your creative ideas here, I believe that honoring your own creative flow and not worrying about what everybody else has to say or your previous relationships or hiccups with your creativity, none of that matters. Just go after what feels good inside to you right now in regards to your creative idea and spark and energy or project. I know a lot of people are kind of going through transitions right now, so don't give up. Believe in yourself, and you have creative ideas for a reason. They're your ideas, and like I said, manifestors, you're here to spark creative ideas. You're here to be trendsetters. You're here to not necessarily fit in with the crowd. So don't hold yourself back just because your idea might be a little too like unique or off the wall, or a lot of people don't necessarily understand it. They're not meant to. So let's see one more card, and then I'm gonna head out of here. What's the final message for the collective? Any other cards? One more. That's too many, but I will take the one that was at the bottom, which is balance. Find balance in your day. If you feel like you don't have enough time to create, make sure you're balancing your energy, balancing your work. Make time for creating. It's not just going to find the time. Like, you have to create it if it's important to you. Don't make up an excuse. We all have things to do, but if it's important to us, we'll find a way, even if it's only like 10 minutes a day. I think we can try to do that. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and I will talk to y'all later.